evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena, a symbol of cutting-edge technology and architectural perfection. Barcelona have a free kick. And it's Jordi Alba. He's had a look. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Could be... He's had a go! This could fall anywhere! Looking for space out wide. Not this time.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Barcelona can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Jordi Alba. Shot goes for goal! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Arthur. This could spell danger. Griezmann! It's off target and by quite a way.
Griezmann looked very impressive there, well, at least until he got into a shooting position, something I'm sure he'll want to have a go at again.
What an adventurous run from a defender. It's the goalkeeper's to claim. Messi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Out to the right. Puts it into the middle. Cleared without complication. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. He's looked long this time. Good ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And we've reached half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. To review the first half.
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though...
Has a hit! And it's Griezmann. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Played out to the right. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Dembele. Titi goes looking. Jordi Alba. Griezmann. And here's Messi. Griezmann loses his balance and loses the ball. Needed a better pass there. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he's going long. Nelson Semedo. Well, they can break here. He's through the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Back to the keeper and try something new. Oh, decisive action by the goalkeeper. He knew he had to get that done. Hoists it forward.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Griezmann. And the counter is on. And it's Messi. Dembele. And time is up. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. A little craft or guile or penetration. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Forward it goes. Here it comes. Keeper sees it all the way. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Colo just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
It's come loose. Griezmann! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Griezmann certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
He's left his man. He's picked him out. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He can get that clear. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vidal. Arthur. Now it's Messi. And they've been caught out here. Vidal. And the counter is on. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Titi does well there, alert. Now it's Messi. He's played him through. Griezmann gets flagged offside. Looks to clip it forward. Danger averted for now. Now a chance to break. And it's Messi. Vidal. gets it back. The referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're already into the second period. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Jordi Alba, he's got the ball glued to his feet. Finds himself eased off the ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, good interception. And here's Suarez. He gets past his man. And here's Messi. Driving on, he could shoot here. It's anyone's ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Luis Suarez. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Suarez. Vidal. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Nicely measured pass. Tries one! Can he deliver?
Showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Colo merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Plays it out to the flank. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Aimed in towards towering header. Good delivery, no joy.
Barcelona can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
And that is that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot-stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Arthur, Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
And it's Jordi Alba. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's got options out wide. Gets away from his opponents. TT did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a good ball to find him. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hit long and direct. Arthur.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
He's gone for it! Goal! Barcelona! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
And here's Griezmann. He gets past his man. No, he wasn't being fooled. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Let down by a lack of accuracy. PK. Nelson Semedo. Vidal. Nelson Semedo. Semedo drives it forward. No question, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the game has already resumed here.
Colo need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And it's played forward. Messi, timely intervention. Plays it out to the wing. Colo, still this single goal behind. Looks to clip it forward, and he's cut it out. Ter Stegen gets it away.
Colo are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Gets it back. Arthur hoists it forward. Messi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Forward it goes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Griezmann. And help's available out wide. He's making good use of it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Jordi Alba delivers.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And it's Griezmann. Jordi Alba. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that's that.